said she wanna swing with the Bushman. That she know we do our thing in the bush and got her looking so clean with the rough stance. Yeah, quick to change the scene with the Cushland. You can join the whole team cause the bush wins. Yeah, I'm quick to change the scene to Cushland. Yeah, I'm quick to change the scene to equal line. And me up about mine, the bush, understand. If I said you will be the one I will meet with that beautiful smile and that sexy physique, wearing those same colors, running, trying to get away from lame brothers, but you can't change what they not meet me. I'm your newbie lover with plans to make you a Nubian mother. That's long term, the short term don't take it too far. We got the juice bar, building on vegetables, so holistic, my holistic missus. Got me indulged with yogas and fitness. The El Natural, yeah, that's on my style. We can grow our towels through ingredients. Only the baddest queens who they ever see me with. Big Mama tuned in at 6 minute lips with no lipstick. That's a natural kiss. These are actual black fists faced up together as one unit.
Alafia family. Egabo. Welcome on into the House of Confirmations. Ashe Adupwe family. You know how we get down, all right? So before we start anything, just in case family did not unplug, disconnect yourself from the matrix way of thinking, and the whole ideology. Go on ahead, family. You know what we do next. Go ahead and take that deep breath in, inhaling in through the nose, out through the mouth, releasing all of the poison and pressure that was picked up while you was plugged into the matrix. Ashe Adupwe family, you already know I am Baba Oyeyemi, initiated ancestral priest over 21 years.
I'm Omitola, diviner, reader, and healer, and we are
the House of Confirmations. Ekabo.
Come on in, family. Family, we see that y'all are in here tonight. We are in the eve of the new moon. Ashe family, new moon should be coming across us in probably like an hour or two. Literally, while we are on live, we will be 100% illuminated. 100% unilluminated with the new moon. Alafia Ife Layo. I'm waiting on my video review from last night's private live. Alafia Jalisha. Shout out to those who booked for the private live readings. A different experience. We still went live, but the live was private.
Yes, I heard it was a success.
Alafia, all the new people coming in. Alafia family, so many people are speaking. We are not ignoring you all. Okay, family. Do know that we need y'all to move to YouTube. Let's talk about it.
Let's go ahead and get into that real quick.
Who's ready to talk about it, family?
Don't want to hurt no one's feelings.
No. We are streaming from YouTube right now. So out of love, everyone, can everyone go ahead and move to our extended building, family? We are growing. Okay, y'all know the church is growing. Mother boards, usher boards, deacon boards. If you know that you are a part of mother board, if you know you are an usher in our church, if you know you're a deacon, go ahead and shout yourself out. So the newcomers that are coming in, they are able to know who's a part of our church, HOK, okay? And as we are increasing in numbers, we have an overflow building.
Yeah.
Y'all know the overflow section of the church. That is our YouTube. So family, we're going to need some of y'all to go ahead and go over to YouTube. And once you are on a YouTube broadcast platform, go ahead and say Alafia. Let us know that you are tuning in from our YouTube live. Ashe. So we're going to give y'all a couple of moments to go ahead and get comfortable. Because like we said, we got messages, family. Y'all still pay for that group live reading. So don't think y'all ain't going to get no group live new moon reading. Hallelujah. Won't he do it? Okay. Y'all paid for that last week. Y'all didn't know it was going to go over into this week. I don't think y'all hear us.
I don't think they understand. Okay. I don't think they understand what type of messages we're about to be having tonight. Yes, family, we are in the new moon. Family has booked for the full group reading where all the decks came out, family, and we've still been into these decks.
Absolutely.
So guess what that means? As it is new moon, I know definitely there's going to be some new moon messages coming for family.
Yeah,
I do pray, family. The information is pinned on the screen for those who would like to come in and go ahead and book their own personal messages. And yes, I heard last night The private inbox,
Woo!
not the private inbox, but the private group.
Live.
The private live group. I heard it was a success. I was not able to join in. I share Ekuche on me told her for holding it down. I heard nothing but positive things. I do want to do that again, family. I say this time I would like to be there if I could be invited.
Yes.
I was pressing the buttons. I couldn't lock on.
We was locked the room.
The room was locked.
We need to know if you was gonna be getting a reading or not. Baba.
I saw that. It was a tight shift in there, family. Y'all was holding it down. The mother of the church had the door
standing at the door.
I saw Jaleisha's shoulder. I said, "Oh, she's not gonna let me in. She's not gonna let Baba in." I'll say.
Oh my God, is that YouTube family? Alafia Tierra out there on YouTube in the overflow section. I do pray for attending the church on time, Tierra. We love you. You know you got them babies you bring with you to church. Alafia, Ariana, you and baby girl over there in the overflow section on YouTube. Alafia, Ife Layo, look at you. Wearing two masks, two faces to see
doing it. Won't they do it?
Okay, we see you, Rachel Raby, baby. Oh, hold the fuck up, y'all. Wait a minute.
Family showing out, family.
We got motherfucking testimonies in the goddamn church tonight, okay? Okay, so who saw that review of where Miss Rachel Raby lost 30 pounds with her juju race beads and a total of 10 inches? Okay, since when, baby? June? Was it June or July, baby? Okay, because y'all asses be sharing the fuck out of Dr. Miami and all those people getting plastic surgeries. Then when motherfucker voodoo and juju all up and down your body, we can't get no shares. Cat got y'all tongue, but Cat ain't got my tongue. He over there napping actually right now. So I'm gonna give a motherfucking shout out to Juju Raced It. I'm gonna get a shout out to HOK because ain't nobody had to go into the knife. Ain't nobody had to go into anesthesia. Be put under the sleep. Okay, no. Recovery been beautiful,
no,
and they
no special pills.
They had to swallow shit. Okay, and they bodies is snatched, honey. Okay, so not from June, since July. Okay, so that's even in a smaller time period. Okay, 30 pounds. All right, y'all out here drinking all these goddamn teas and wrap stomachs and wraps to go around your stomachs. Okay, and 10 inches. She lost 10 inches, boo. And she didn't just get race beads for just weight loss. That just happened to be a part of her weight loss journey. Family. Y'all ain't gonna be fake up in this house. Because we not fake.
No, we are far from fake, family. Make sure y'all are coming in here with your head wraps on, whether you got you a nice little wig, whether you got your crown on, okay, family? Yes, I don't want y'all being all the way, oh, my God, I ain't got.
I got my head.
I know she locked game.
Y'all know I got locked.
Y'all know we lock game around here, okay? So, family, make sure you got your crowns on. Make sure that you are ready to open up in prayer. Make sure you're ready to call down your ancestors and get these messages. That is for the goddesses, for the warriors, you gods out there. Make sure that your head is uncovered. You see, Baba, no covering on his head. Boom, that's how the men do it. We've been doing this for about 2 years, family, over 2 years. Hope that family got it. And we know that every day we're getting newcomers coming in. So we don't want nobody missing out. Ashe.
All right, family. So do know that we are talking to family on YouTube and on Facebook. Last night, Omi was reading without the oracles. Oh, yeah. I don't think family has seen much of Omitola and mediumship. Okay. Names were brought up. Okay. Actually, what I told Jaleisha last night happened today. Okay. So she was able to get a message of something that was going to happen the next day. So when we say that private intimacy was allowing us to give that energy back to those who give us energy. That's why there was a private live last night. Okay. Because there's a lot of times people don't understand the energy it takes to read people, while there are many other people just watching, being nosy, could care less. I don't think you understand what we have to go through to make sure we're just tapping into those people's energy alone and not everybody that's viewing. So when it's just only the people that were booking in us, we was able to share that energy just around that and not it be split between those energy vampires that are just lurking, nosy, bored, ain't got nothing else to do. It was powerful.
I'll say, I can't wait to do it again. I can't wait to be up in there next time, Jaleisha.
Why y'all didn't let Baba in?
Strong chokehold on the doorknob. I'm over there like, wow.
I was down with Spirit. Ife Lyle almost hung up through her reading 3 times.
Oh, I heard people was hitting the floor. That's what I was banging on. Y'all didn't hear me banging? As soon as I heard 2 bodies hit the floor, I said, y'all let me in. Nobody heard me. I heard y'all passing out of there. Nobody in there had the sheets, nothing.
Okay, she got an invite. Yeah, we locked the room for only those that booked. So, yeah, family, we are back to the live group readings, back to the live group messages because y'all know we love our live family. Last night, we was actually being obedient to Spirit. That's not something that we had planned to do. Yes, I was ready to go.
Ashe. As we tell family, we use oracles for you all.
Right.
We are true natural diviners, natural mediums. As you see, a lot of people on Facebook and YouTube today, and they're working with tarot decks, and they're reading the cards and reading with the book to see what it means. Family, we don't need that. We use that for you all, and it helps us a lot. It is a lot less draining on us when we're able to use a oracle set. But definitely, family, yeah, you will definitely, when y'all come out in the person, y'all will see Omi
It's
and
even.
the raw. Y'all will see, y'all feel it.
Yeah, and the raw, it gets crazy because that's when stuff has to come out and be done, and because for those who've been in person, y'all know. Okay, let's just say that. Y'all know them church women that run around the church, catch the Holy Ghost and pass out. Like that's me in the voodoo world. Okay, so y'all know them women that's gonna act the fool at the funeral, or y'all know during church service they gonna catch the Holy Ghost and run around the pew a couple times, knocking everybody out with her booty. I don't know when to go in or out the pew because she just down the whole pew. That's me in the voodoo world.
That's where we enjoy our time the most, y'all. If y'all ain't know, we met in the Juju Village. That's what we do.
Family, we wish y'all could see YouTube family talking to us. So please, for y'all to be in on all the conversations, we're gonna ask for those who are tuning in on Facebook to go ahead and move over to YouTube.
Yes, make sure go over to YouTube, like, love, subscribe, hit the bell so that you'll be notified, because soon, family, we will not be going live from Facebook.
Nope.
And we will have to, be communicating with you. Now, we might still share to Facebook, but we can't communicate. So,
Right.
family, we want you all to go ahead to go to YouTube, like, subscribe, and hit the bell so that you'll be notified every time. Family, once we get to 1,000 subscribers, we will be doing a night of all night free readings, family. We already cleared our schedule for whenever that happens. We already got people said that they're going to order us some pizza, some Chinese food that's in the area. They're going to Uber it to us because it's going down, family. We know family is going to flood in. So definitely, let's go ahead and make that happen.
Ashe, okay, so Ashley says she's on her way to YouTube. All right, family, go ahead. We're giving y'all time. All right, because we want to be able to commune with all of y'all. We want you all to be able to see all the conversations going on. The only reason why we're going live on Facebook right now is because family had such a hard time commenting on YouTube the first time we went live on YouTube without going live on Facebook. A lot of your beautiful people coming in. Make sure that you shout out your name so we'll know how to greet you.
Ashe,
on
Lafayette
YouTube.
family coming on in. Ashe. Yes, Facebook family, we see that y'all are still increasing in numbers. We want you all to increase, but come over to House of Confirmations on YouTube.
Ashe.
Hit the subscribe and the bell button. We about to get into these messages. Family, y'all got your head wraps on. Goddesses, y'all got your head wraps on?
If y'all need one, I brought some extra sheets for those in the back. Hey, I got two of my nieces in here in the house.
What's
okay.
up, nieces?
So Alafia Marquita and Alafia Brisanya, we got so much to motherfucker talk about. Child, I can't believe you're gonna tune in on this live like this, girl, after 5 years of high Alafia, baby. Okay, this for the sheets out there for y'all who need to wrap your heads.
I said, you good? All right.
Wash them before y'all bring them back.
Oh, Lord. Family, come on now. We shouldn't have to be told these things. But we have to be told these things. Omi tutu, ona tutu, ile tutu, tutu egongon, tutu arisha. Oludumai Mojuba, Bogboy Kuluatan Malase, Oludumai Mojuba Ibarasurum, Mojuba Gadanim by Ibarasurum, Mojuba Megon Ibarasurum, Mojuba Babalaku Ibarasurum, Mojuba Egon Ibarasurum, Mojuba Oyan Sincere, Gungun Baba by Mojuba Ogola, Mojuba Olushing Mojuba, Mojuba Godi Mojuba, Adebola Mojuba Akiwomi. Kikamase Ocean Ede Olum, Shagon Kikamase Kifalagba of Oyotunji Kikamase over the full magic by Oyotunji. Kikamase Olutunde Olusegun. Ire Lafi, Ire Ayo Ire Wo. Kosi Kosi Focus to Wahala, Kosi Transition, Kosi Formidable, Kosi Witchcraft, Kosi Bullable, Kosi, anything that could against our destiny. I share, I do put any money we press to try to be. You right. I share.
I say if you have already subscribed, that means you should be talking to us on the YouTube and not the Facebook. That's the whole point of subscribing to our YouTube, so you can tune in from YouTube. I say. So if you we don't know, baby. I think you just gotta talk. Okay, so that's Oye Lakin, Ashe, Lafia, Marcus,
Ashe. Oye Lakin.
I'm on YouTube, but it's on my TV and it won't let me comment. So I'm here and there. Ashe, Dupre, Tanisha.
That's family, putting in that extra effort. I do for family. We do love it. We do appreciate it. And we're letting you all know that we are doing some big things back in the background of House of Confirmations. As we are rising, so are you all.
Thank you for saying that, Baba, because I'm going to just say that right now.
Let them know.
I'm going to say that while the Oya Sherry is in my house. Let me go get a soup.
Alafia family tuning in. We see you out there, YouTube, banging it. I do play family on Facebook. Go on ahead. Switch over to YouTube.
Yes, we're giving y'all times as you all are coming in on Facebook to go ahead and go over to YouTube. It won't let y'all comment on there. Okay, are y'all tuning in from the actual YouTube or are y'all watching from Facebook on YouTube?
Yeah, you have to go directly onto YouTube itself, the YouTube app.
Yes.
And then if you already not friends subscribed, then you're gonna have to type in House of Confirmations. You'll see our page, you'll see our videos, and then you'll see the live one that we're currently doing now.
Yes, you cannot watch the YouTube video from Facebook. You have to leave Facebook. Yes, that's why you subscribe to YouTube, so you can get a notification from YouTube sent to your phone. You're not waiting on a notification from Facebook because we're saying again, family, there's not going to be too much longer that we will be going live on Facebook. And family, remember when we didn't even go live on this page, we went live on the Omitola page and we told y'all there will be a time we don't go live on there, and it happened. Okay, family, let's say this. Ashe. Okay, so if you're tuning in from the YouTube app, you should be able to comment on the YouTube. I love your family over there. Family, we know who's family. We know who's family, and we know who's family. We know those who we had to beg and plead and ask and beg for y'all to leave a review, and still some of y'all ain't did it. We know those who we had to beg and plead to do your own work and still ain't did it. Okay, we know those that we had to beg and plead to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and whether you did it or not, but still tune in, still watch live. When we say we have so much that we are working on, we're remembering everybody that's family. You cannot act brand new when those moments come and y'all want to act like we ain't have to beg and ask for certain shit from so-called family. We know who the fuck real family is. Just saying. So if you are subscribed to our YouTube, please leave the Facebook platform and go over to YouTube. Ashe. I do pray.
I do pray. Yes, we're trying to get everyone and family. Let's get the word spread out. We see a lot of nonsense, a lot of fakery, a lot of nothing healthy going viral. And family, you all have witnessed the House of Confirmation do some tremendous things, extraordinary things, some spiritual things. we should be really sharing, making sure that this link is getting out to others who need to experience these same things. There's a lot of people out there who are not on their journey, who are looking to get on their journey, who are going to people thinking that they're going to help them on their journey, and they don't. Family are needing the House of Confirmations more than ever, family. So make sure that we are liking, make sure we are putting the link up on our page, make sure we are spreading from mouth to others who are also on this journey. For those of in your family who need this journey, so that this journey could be a lot easier for you. Let them tune in, catch these videos. Make sure that they subscribe, hit that bell so that every time we go live, they're not missing a beat. I say family.
I do pray you too, family.
I do pray.
Looking nice over there.
Yeah, we looking comfy over here, y'all.
A lot more room and space over there. Thank you for all those who subscribed and shared on YouTube. Facebook family, we are waiting for the rest of you all. As you all come in, remember to go to the YouTube and just say hi, drop by.
I say. Also, family, information once again is on the screen. It is going to be a cutoff at 1 o'clock Eastern time. That is about 47 minutes that we are going to leave 10 slots open for live readings tonight, family.
Yes.
I say, is it Carpool Monday?
It's Carbon Monday tomorrow.
It is. Still trying to catch up. You're right. It's Sunday. Oh, by Tala.
Yep.
Yep, Arisha.
I say. So I do pray, family. Once again, last night was beautiful. I do pray to everybody who because we got that message last minute, family. When I say Baba was already busy, I was already getting ready for bed, and I was like, why? I say, I do pray, Jaleisha.
I say, Erica, you finally made it over here to YouTube.
Erica, now that you are on YouTube, you is on White Sheets duty, baby.
Yep, there you go. Woo,
we needed the help.
Job.
Okay. Erica, here you go for whenever the beautiful obedience pass out. I don't think y'all want white sheets, man. Y'all good. They might just want a pillow under their head. Brace they fall.
Yeah, we fall hard.
They fall hard. Okay, so now, family, y'all, make sure that y'all receiving donations for pillows for the church. Y'all know how spirit be coming down and people be passing out. Erica, you on sheet duty. Remember last night? What night was that? The night before last. Everybody running around looking for sheets. When everybody running around looking for sheets. That was the night before last. It was sad. They need to be looking for you. Okay? Thank you, Erica. We love you. We knew y'all had it in y'all. Love you, Nathan. Family, I still don't remember those messages. Baba be saying little snippets of them. I was like, oh, really? That's what Spirit said. I think Jaleisha said something about what Spirit had said that night. I was like, oh, for real? Okay. And I went back and watched some of it. And I was like, oh, shit. These some of my messages, too. Family, remember the cutoff is 1 a.m. and do know that we do have a live group reading we will be getting into. Family, make sure that you are sharing love. You are sharing energy. All right. And fans, y'all, listen. Y'all gonna have to start bringing your own fan. Do y'all not know this the last fan we got left? And after each service, it's in an even more weathered condition.
And y'all swear y'all gonna be nice.
And y'all gentle. And y'all still asking for family. When y'all gonna? It's okay, no worry. Because when Cabri was in the house, we had a new fan every week. When Frank was in the house, we had a new fan every 3 days. Mm-hmm. We're gonna talk about it. Because it's new moon. It's the even new moon. About not too long we'll be 100% unilluminated. Unilluminated. Okay. Let's talk about, because everybody go to Google. We search these articles. We love, understand the astrologies. Okay, thank y'all, family. Yes, Baba did revamp the glasses. Ashe.
I like it.
A lot of your newbies on YouTube. Yes, Baba did. Ashe. Let's talk about it because everybody wanna go research and look up the full moon and the new moon. New moon time. New moon time is where you hear everybody talking about shadow work. This is this time. Okay. New moon time is when you're working on things that you didn't even think was hindering you or blocking you. You're working on issues that you thought that you tried to overlook or that you thought you would just go bury it. We had another beautiful goddess that came in the house, tried to bury some issues that were very big issues that should not be buried. Okay, so as we are not supposed to be emotional to the point where we can't concentrate and stay on our destiny, at the same time, we can't be numb and stupid. Okay, talking about you just getting through. You're healing. Shadow work is being able to tap into things in the dark, go into those things that are in a shadow that's not always to the forefront that you don't know are underlying issues. It's kind of like the iceberg that took down Titanic. They asses didn't look into no fucking shadow work. They saw the tip of the iceberg and they thought they had it. They did not go within. They did not go beneath the surface. They did not go into the darkness. They was only looking at what the light was shining on, which was the tip of the iceberg. Whether when you go into the darkness beneath that surface, they saw exactly how big that obstacle or that issue was that was right in their path. It went 100 feet. It went in miles away somewhere else. It was in their vision. But because they was only looking at what was being shined on and what was beneath beneath the surface, they were still at fault. It wasn't able to maneuver around it like it is. That's your problem. Some of y'all trying to maneuver around with all this trash and shit and all this baggage just because it's your baggage, just because it's your shit, just because it's your bullshit, just because it's your trash. You think you can maneuver with it? Just because it's your problems, your baggage, your trauma,
tripping you up though,
slowing you down.
Mm-hmm.
Now you jealous and mad at everybody else that's getting to where they need to get, and you feel like, well, you supposed to be there. How they do this, how they do that. Well, maybe they dropped the fucking baggage. And when they did drop the baggage, y'all talk shit about them. Y'all spread rumors about them. Oh, you know, such and such car just got repoed. Oh, you know, such and such just got kicked out her house. Oh, you know that man. When they was dropping their baggage, y'all was too busy yapping. So when they had to build from scratch, they was able to really build what was going to be theirs. Because you're going to always have to take out the trash. So you will always have new trash to take out. Me and my husband realize we know how much money we got depending on how much trash we got.
Mm-hmm.
We know how much we spend and how much we enjoy in life depending on how quick the trash fill up. Are y'all not understanding?
Oh yeah.
Did that go over y'all head? If you can't take no trash out, if you can't throw shit away, baby, if you can't put nothing in no bag and toss it out, you ain't fucking living. You trying to hold on to shit that's dead. Oya Yanza, she's mother of death and rebirth. She does not say breathe air into something that is dead. You're either going to be dead or alive. You're either going to be in the autoroom or the yes. Stop walking in space as walking zombies on autopilot. All you do is walk into a job and push a button, and now you just working and sitting. Got to wait a whole week, sometimes 2 weeks, sometimes a month to get paid. And you think you're living. You think you're living. Shadow work, baby. We talking about those issues, okay? Because the conspiracy, y'all still didn't get it. Y'all still don't got it. Yeah, it's still going over y'all head. So we gonna bring it back some. We gonna bring it back some for some of those that ain't token, okay? That ain't elevating to those ethers. That ain't sipping on no THCT. We gonna bring it back some. For those who may just got off of work. When we talk about shadow work, when we're talking about new moon, we are literally talking about your fucking problems, okay? Your problems. That means whatever done happened to you, whoever done did you wrong, whoever done cheated on you, broke your heart, whatever fucked up situation that happened on, during this time, we got to talk about you and the part you played. We can't stop going, so, well, Well, I punched her in the face because for the last 3 weeks she been on my motherfucking Facebook, going back and forth. So I told her I was gonna motherfucking pull up. She should have mind motherfucker. No, that's still above the surface. That's still what the light is being shined on. Your ass need to go beneath the surface, okay, and deal with your issues. What about you made you even attracted to a low down, sorry, no nothing, ain't nothing, no good woman or man? Boy or little girl. What about you got your ass horny enough to have sex with the nigga, but you couldn't have his baby? You knew you was gonna need to abort the baby. So the nigga ain't good enough to have his baby. You know he ain't gonna be around. You know he ain't gonna take care of the child. You already know you got other children. But he was good enough for you to have sex with. That's the shadow work we're talking about. We're talking about the people good enough to have sex with, but you're not marriage material. Oh, this just my boo thing. Oh, this just my cut buddy. The fuck you fucking for? And then when you do get your husband and wife, you expect them to enjoy that shit that everybody in the world enjoyed? Why is y'all expecting people to marry y'all when half the world was able to get from y'all what they didn't have to marry for? Y'all get so tired of fucked up situations and so tired of fucked up people that y'all will wait till y'all done went through 1,000 people to find one person and make that person enjoy all that shit that's been used and been able to supply all those people before that didn't have to marry you. Make it make sense. You're gonna make one motherfucker have to do right, have to pay for the cow, but everybody else got free milk. So you're gonna judge this one motherfucker because they do got something going for themselves. Because they is marriage material. They do take care of all their children, no matter if they're still with their parents or not. You gonna make shit harder for them in a relationship. But the nigga that don't even answer your phone call, the bitch that don't even cook for you, don't even care if your children's straight, if the children's baby mama straight or not. The same people that's fucking, that you cussing about, that you upset about, that you can't even hang around. Your friends, your family done cut you off because they don't like this nigga or this bitch that you with. This the same one getting some. This the same one you popping Plan B pills for, going to get checked out for, calling off of work, got to go to the clinic for. These the same motherfuckers you staying up at night for them to creep through the night, but the next day you wondering why he done posted such and such on motherfucking Facebook. Who this bitch on motherfucking Facebook? They can get all the pussy and dick in the motherfucking world, but you get in a real motherfucking relationship and you don't know what the fuck shadow work is. I'm advise y'all to get y'all some tea, coffee, wine, water, cigar, cigarette, whatever.
It's new moon time. And a lot of you all are scared of your own shadows. Y'all afraid of your own shadows. Y'all afraid to work with the new moon. Y'all afraid to work in the shadows because you don't want what may come out. Because it might be some of your dirt. A lot of us carry baggage that we picked up throughout our life, because it covers up a lot of our own bullshit that we don't want to deal with. That's why we carry all of this baggage, not because we feel like, oh, it's going to probably help me out later. This is a cover up for your effed up way that you don't want to work on, and this is not healthy for our people. We have a way about ourselves where we don't like to criticize ourselves. We accept ourselves for being the most BS part of ourselves sometimes because we've gotten comfortable with that. This way has saved us a lot. This is what shadow work helps us with. Shadow work helps us with going in and beneath the surface of the things that really need to be fixed. Let's get away from all of the garbage that we're hiding behind. It's like when people try to hide behind the fancy clothes, the jewelry, the cars,
but don't wash their ass.
But no, they got a funky old house. They're an abuser, a cheater, got diseases. But they're masking behind something else. This is what shadow work helps us with. Getting to those things that we don't want to deal with, that spirit knows that we need to deal with. Perhaps we put it on the back burner for so long. We put it on the back burner for so long, we never got to it. So now we just gotten comfortable with it just being there. Family, that's what shadow work is about. So it's not just about getting a reading. It's about what work is needed to be done. What work can I do to better myself, What is the mothers bringing out during the new moon that they're saying that I need to work on?
Oh yeah, we're gonna dive even deeper. Okay. Accurate Shape family. Remember the cutoff is 1 a.m. for live new moon readings. Okay. For those who want to get their messages on live, we do have the inbox filling up. Marcus, oh yeah, locking. You are first up. You booked a couple of days ago.
Yes, you did.
You reminded us new moon was on the way. We were still finishing up everybody full moon work that for whatever work was given to full moon, and we already in new moon. So new Marcus Oye Locking was the first one to book a private new moon session. Okay, or a new moon on the day of new moon. So the inbox is being filled up. We got about 3 more people that has booked for tomorrow. So tonight there are 10 slots left, and the cutoff is 1 a.m. Shout out to those who booked during a private live last night. Things got off the chain, but we're gonna go deeper for some of y'all who may still not be understanding when we say shadow work. Okay, we're not talking about all those articles on Google shadow work. You know what your fucking problem is. Stop going to the internet thinking, oh, shadow work. I hear everybody on social media talking about shadow work. It's this new spiritual word. So I'm gonna get some crystals and I'm gonna burn a candle and do shadow work. Let's go deeper. Okay. Shadow work. You and every relationship that you done ever had was an ain't shit man. Every person you had a child with left after the child, or left during the pregnancy, or left as soon as they found out you was pregnant. Every relationship you ever had was just wrong. You just got cheated on, lied to. And it wasn't just 3 or 4. It was literally everyone you dated. At this point, what about you is making a person, not just one person, but every last person that come across you, every last person that gets some of your good, if it's good, go look for something else? How come every child you bring into this world, their father or mother want to go to someone else? At this point, you're gonna have to stop crying and thinking that you're just living a life that's just so horrible, and all the men in the world ain't shit because you only done fucked 100 of them, which is still too many, ma'am, sir. And there's billions of people on this earth. So that's what we mean by shadow work. For those who always crying and only getting readings because somebody done made you sad, somebody done hurt your feelings, the Negro ain't coming home, he fucking you and then doing whatever he want to do. She ain't letting you see your children. Well, what about you? What state are you in? What the hell do you got going on where these people can't stay with you, don't want to journey with you, don't want just you? You ain't never looked into that? It was just, oh, everybody was just going to find you to cheat on you. You just got a stick on your forehead that says cheater. Or was it your nasty ass attitude? Was it your inability to communicate your feelings? Was it your selfishness always worrying about you in a relationship? Did you hear the other person out? Did you automatically assume they was going to do what the last person did? So they said, well, ain't no point of doing anything else. I'm already getting told I'm doing what the last person did. So why not go do that? Are you making the home comfortable? Is the house clean? Are you only worried about that you got a fat ass and some lingerie, but the children are tore up the house? So you expect this nigga to stay in your house all day long and it's funky and it's dirty and your children doing whatever they fuck they want to do, but you got good pum pum. Excuse me for reaching me. I will not lie on good pum pum out here. Because you got some coochie. You don't even shower when you come home from work, but you want to lay all up in his face, want to know why he wants you to move because he playing the game. He wants you to move for more reasons than he just playing the game. He ain't trying to hurt your feelings. Or the men too. You wonder why every relationship you get in, she acting a fool, and now she trying to use the children as a pawn. No, motherfucker, you done brought too many people around those children that y'all didn't work out, and now the children are left with all these bums and all these random ass people you wanted to be with. So now these people are protecting their children. So you don't get the call, oh, my baby mama trying to keep these children with me. No, you only date to have a place to stay. You didn't get your place to stay and then build a foundation for your children to come stay with you and then you to bring a wife into the home. The only reason why you got girlfriends or fucking is just so you can have somewhere to sleep at night. And your baby mamas know that. They know that girlfriend or whoever you posting on that social media site, they know that's your cot for the night. And you're just trying to use the fact that you have children and that your baby mama are going to let you see the children as a validation of why that woman should keep you sleeping on her cot at night. So now you're mad at your children's mother for not letting you use children as a leverage to be able to crash at somebody's house. As a reason why somebody should feel sorry for you, as a reason why somebody should be lax with you because you don't get to see your children. So now you ain't gonna find no job, you ain't gonna get your own place, you ain't gonna get no money, you ain't gonna send the children no money, you ain't gonna meet up with them, you ain't gonna call them. You just need to see them because that's gonna allow all these bitches that's letting you stay and live with them for free because they're gonna feel sorry for you. Y'all gotta stop that. Lord, the new moon. Yeah, blame it on whoever y'all want to blame it on.
That's true. I'll give family a minute. Go ahead and book.
All right, we got one booking. That means that 9 slots left, family. We're going to give y'all some more time to book. All right, Ariana Fowler, you are up first.
Thank you, Ariana, because y'all getting comfortable with sending y'all donation and then don't say nothing.
Thank you for letting us know, Goddess.
That's all. Just put it up there. If we were down with spirit, we would have got to you. Somebody would have reminded her, hey, don't forget Ariana, she's booked. Don't be so quick to live a selfish life. We speak on this quite a bit in here in the House of Confirmations. Don't be so quick to come down here and live a selfish life where a lot of the things that you are going through, a lot of the baggages that you have, you didn't pick up. They were already put on you as you came down here. It's your job to get rid of them, not to continue to carry them. Just because, oh, this baggage was already laid on my grandmother, I'm just helping her carry it. No. You're to help her disperse this bag. Get rid of this bag. Get rid of this extra baggage that's holding the family down. Not just you. These are generational curses for the family. That means it went through the generations before you was born. We can't be so quick to live a selfish life. We cannot be so quick to live a selfish destiny. As each and every one of our destinies is intertwined with each other's. We have to understand that it is our job, it is our duty to make sure that we are taking care of the generation, the line, the bloodline, making sure whatever curses that we are dealing with, whatever baggages that you seen your mother carrying, now you feel like you helping you now carrying these baggages. You know what you're doing is something that your parents did before and you don't like it. This is something that you have to work on. That means drop your ego. Get rid of your ego, get rid of the pride, and know what you need to work on. Just because your family has gotten comfortable with it does not mean it is correct. A lot of us got uncles and aunties out here who keep a lot of bad secrets, and it'll keep on going because why? It's just what the family do. But is it right? No, that's baggage that nobody wants to go ahead and take care of. Go ahead and open up that bag, see what's in it. Get rid of it. it'll feel better. That's how you truly clean. For those who are asking, how do I cleanse myself, my spirit? Well, let's start looking at the things that your family spirit has been dealing with. Maybe it's not just you. Maybe once you think you cleanse yourself, y'all still going through it because it's the family thing. It's not just a you thing. You are not the only carrier of your bloodline. Many of you all carry your bloodline. So we have to understand what baggage is. We have to understand what exactly is not healthy for our destiny. Not living that selfish life. Taking care of things not just for you, but making sure your family is getting their readings. That's a great way to start opening up some of those baggages. Find out what's in these baggages. Can I put something else in these bags?
All right. Ariana Fowler, I believe you are our lovely number 6. Is this like Pirate Girl?
Yeah.
Loto.
Yeah, that's our pirate.
Oh, me, oh, love me.
Ashe. Shout out to family still tuning in with us on Facebook, even though we asked you all to switch over to YouTube. So you can see the rest of the family also communicating.
Yes.
There's 9 slots available for the live readings, family. While we are live, take advantage and go ahead and get your messages on this new moon. And after you get your messages, please, I pray that you all are writing down your messages. Know that this is not just a cool show to watch. This is not some kind of gimmick, but this is something that we do. We are priests. We are mediums. We are communing with your ancestors, your spirits. So we want you all to take it very serious.
Miss Ariana, give our baby girls some hugs and kisses for us. We got some more babies of the God family coming up here to be with us. We are so excited. So excited. And for those who know the real HAK, y'all know we love the children. We have so many pictures and drawings from all the babies. Shout out to the Chanels. Erica, your little sisters have been sending us pictures through the kid messages, the children messages. Oh my gosh. I mean, I get the blushing every time. Can y'all see? I see the blushing. We love the babies because we were the babies once.
Yeah.
That saw this culture, that saw our mothers reading, doing work for people.
We gotta tell ourselves we're adults. How many of you all have to go through that? I gotta be an adult today. Yeah, we remember being children, so why would we not look out for the children? When you was a child, did you not want those cool adults to look out for you too? Know that you was existing?
And care about you and not just their parents. Then y'all hate that? Being around your parents, friends, and them, and no one acknowledged that y'all in the room or not. We don't play that shit.
Nope.
Y'all be trying to hide the children, tell them to leave the room. First, they want acknowledgement. Right. They're important. They're going to be carrying all this shit on mama or daddy after you. So yes, hey, how y'all doing?
I need to listen in.
Yeah, they probably been telling you this. So, which deck would you like to get your new moon reading from, Goddess? And we're gonna be quite honest. Hopefully, you've read yourself this new moon. We know about you, reader. Mm-hmm.
And for every reader out there, make sure that you're reading yourselves before you're going off to other readers to get read.
Yeah, the adult shit. And it's like, damn, I gotta do adult shit for the rest of my life. I only was able to be a child for 11 years.
Yeah.
Because at 12, the family swore I was smelling myself. I'm like, the fuck? What does that mean? Do I not supposed to smell myself? You told me to take a bath. I used to get upset when company came and my mom said, y'all go in y'all room. Well, sometimes you had to. But as long as they spoke to y'all, that's what we trying to say. As long as they said, hey, how y'all doing? You so cute. All right, now go in your room.
Right.
Because grown folks are still grown folks. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, growing up, if you was an 80s baby, then you probably experienced in the 90s, the late 80s and the early 90s, you've experienced adult time. And here's how adult time went for all my millennium children or my late 90s children who don't understand this. There was a time and period where adults would come over and they would have their beers. Now, depending on where you lived, It's how they drunk their beer. Some drunk it out of a cup. Some of us had to experience the beer inside of a paper bag. Do anybody remember the paper bag that covered up the beer?
And we knew it was beer
We
because it
all
was in a
knew it
paper
was beer.
bag.
Like that was the sign for don't drink from this bottle. I'm not drinking from nobody's bottle anyway. You ain't got to do this. And then there was smoke in the air.
Yes!
From Black and Miles and cigar and
cigarettes,
and it really wasn't that much weed back then. I guess it wasn't that heavy, so you really smelled the tobacco more as a child. Also, a spades game was going on.
Always.
Or some bones, some dominoes. Somebody was shouting, yelling, fighting.
Gotta be some fighting.
So as children, we wasn't allowed to be around none of that.
But was around it.
You know, but that I don't know if y'all do adult time like that today. I don't know if the children today get that. Do the children today get that? Do y'all remember those times? I don't think the children of 2000 get that.
Yeah, see, y'all talking about y'all hate when y'all have to go in the room. No, that's peace, baby. Because imagine being somewhere where you want to play, you want to run around, you want to breathe, and all you smell is everybody funky cigarette breath, loud spades playing breath, cooking. The chitlins that was left over from last week, they done pulled out trying to show off. Okay, and then they gonna start dancing. And then the couple gonna start fighting. And then the mama of whoever the couple there, somebody always bringing their mama to the spades game. Like she's still young and ain't got no grandchildren to watch. The grandchildren there with her. So yes, you wanted to go outside, not in the room. Be thankful because some of us had to sit our asses right there. You better not move. Pee where? Your ass ain't got to use the bathroom. You just used the bathroom before we got here. Hungry, you ate before we got here. Even though you done got munchies from secondhand smoke. You got to sit right there and watch everything. You better not repeat nothing, even though you weren't supposed to be around. So be thankful that they had another room for y'all. Because some of us, we had to be in a room and pretend we was in another room.
Yeah, that's the worst thing. It's told to be quiet and shut up and act like you ain't even there. You better act like you're a pillow. Don't you say nothing. Shut your mouth. You ain't even said nothing yet. You already being told to shut your mouth. You ain't had to deal with that.
No.
At that time, you're like,
y'all want to go home. Now you start being aggravated. When we going home? I'm hungry. Remember you said that we had to go to the food stamps office in the I finally got the message after a while. At first, it was fun. Why was it fun? Because I just heard you talking shit about this person and somebody else on the phone. So when they come over, I'm expecting it to go down. I didn't know you was gonna start talking shit about somebody else with this person after you was just. So of course I wanted to stay around. I was like, this is different. And then I was the child that said, but mama, remember when you said, "Pop, go in the room"? Well. So I had to learn the hard way to go in the other room. Alafia Danielle, Alafia family, please tune in to us on YouTube because it's the truth.
sure.
So Miss Ariana said that we could choose a deck for her. Now for new moons or full moons, we speak with the Orisha Tarot or the crystal balls. Okay, so we would actually recommend reading you from the crystal ball. Excuse me. Crystal ball wants to speak that much. But from the Orisha Tarot, okay? Family, send love. Don't be no haters. Don't just be sitting here trying to juice up off of other people's messages. I do pray to the YouTube family. Ashe, make sure that y'all let us know your name because y'all YouTube names are different from who we know y'all as. So we want to know exactly who we speaking to on YouTube. Ashe family. I do pray for the love. Make sure that y'all are liking the video on YouTube, okay? And make sure that y'all share this video on YouTube. And family, make sure that y'all are subscribing, because once we get to 1,000 subscribers, we will be hosting a live of free readings for everyone all night.
Sure. Well, Alafia, I do pray for coming in and vibing with us. Do make sure that you subscribe and vibe with us every time we go live. Also, make sure that you go ahead and tune in and book your reading so that you can hear from your ancestors, your spirit guide, so that you can start your spiritual journey as well. Ashe, I do pray. Thank you for tuning in.
Ooh, it's cold.
Okay, all right, we got you, Tanisha. Miss Lyric Rivers. For the moment. Oh, yeah, Lakin, for the moment.
Yeah, make sure you stay single for the moment. Don't just put single. Y'all not gonna like the witchcraft that y'all putting on yourself.
I don't know why. Who is eating a fried bologna sandwich?
Oh my, y'all stop it. Y'all. Put it down.
Who got the crispy edges? Yeah, y'all fried that bologna.
And then put some mustard
I
on
smell
it.
the mustard too. I taste it. A tang. Someone got a fried bologna sandwich. I ain't ate meat in about 8-9 years, but I can still taste that fried bologna sandwich. And it's the thick bologna. Someone got the thick bologna at that.
The thick cut.
Oh, you just ate one?
Oh my God, Erica, please burn some incense. Thank you.
I tasted it. It was good. Would you put some cheese on that?
Yeah, cheese was on that sandwich. I could taste that myself. See, I was a mayonnaise on the fried bologna sandwich. I ain't do the mustard.
I was cheese and mustard, man.
Oh.
No, we just had to call you out. Just real loud.
Okay.
Soft bread.
All right, yeah, y'all forgot we really are like Bob is really a priest. We're really mediums, like Ariana Fowler. Papa Legba. Yeshua, we come to you on behalf of Ariana Fowler. Ariana Fowler. We ask for great messages on behalf of this new moon. Do not block us, do not trick us. Lay our messages, lay our blessings. Ashe. Okay. Yeah. You're starting to realize that your support system is not as strong as they was looking like to y'all, like to you. Well, y'all, you and your baby. The support system that you knew you had, now you're realizing that, dang, maybe they're not able to give you everything that you and baby girl need. You may seem that you probably are in a position to do more for you and baby girl than some of your support system, which is what they wanted you to know from the beginning, because you kept stopping yourself from doing things, thinking that you had to have a certain type of support system to do it. And then by stopping yourself because of you leaning on that support system, not knowing that they not even doing as much for you as you could do for yourself. It's kind of like how the elder woman would tell somebody, quick, I can do bad all by myself. If you do have a support system and they're not doing everything that you could do for yourself, that means there's more that you could be doing for yourself. That's what that means. There was a group message that came weeks ago where they said, don't have other people involved in your matters more than you are. Don't have other people around you more concerned about your situations than you are. And then priesthood. Priesthood is what's going to help you fight most of these battles. It's not just going to be doing things in the physical and the matrix. Great ancestors, we come to you on behalf of Ariana Fowler. We ask for great messages on behalf of this new moon. Yeah, my job, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You flourish.
We come to you on behalf of Ariana. We ask for great messages on behalf of this new moon. Ella Damari, we come to you on behalf of Ariana Fowler. We ask for great messages on behalf of Ariana Fowler during this
Ogunmoye.
Ogunmoye. I and they gave clarification of what that lack of support is. Yep. You have the feminine backing. You got some great mothers in your life. You got some great sisters. You got some great women, period, that has been going over beyond assisting you. It's the masculine, it's the men that you've chosen to have in your life. That we ain't gonna say piss poor horrible. We just gonna keep looking at the cards. And the same cards gonna come. The same motherfucking cards gonna come anyway. Before we even get into these motherfucking messages, I'm gonna ask you one motherfucking question, and that's it. Then I will know how we can move forward. And I'm gonna say this the best way possible without putting your business out there to where family know exactly what's going on, because they're gonna know what's going on anyway. You're getting to read on live. But is you still talking to that nigga? The same nigga that wasn't on it and when you first came in the house and had to get demoted. Are you still talking with that, to that, trying to deal with that, have patience with that, assist that?
No.
Okay, because obviously he has not gotten the point. He has not gotten the point that there's things he's supposed to do as a father, as a co-parent, and he's making the family and the relationship period as a family suffer. Okay, there's more things. Okay, he's purposely making y'all go without things that he has access to because he wants the relationship. Okay, so he's purposely inflicting some type of generational curse on y'all specific family unit. Okay, this is in the shadows. This is in the new moon. All right. So they're saying he has access to resources. He could be doing a lot more, but he doesn't want to do it until you fall back in that trap and go through the same shit he was trying to put you through just to do what he's supposed to do because he's a father, period. It ain't got nothing to do with y'all still being in a relationship. Y'all will always be in a relationship, but what type of relationship is under both of y'all terms, not just his, not just yours. So the common agreement always would be to co-parent, and he's neglecting co-parenting as far as what he could do financially, materialistically, just more energy. Okay, more things in the physical he could be doing that he's choosing not to do because he is kind of sour about this. He misses his friend. He misses his person he was able to dump on. You was his dumpy. He had access to dumping all his issues, all of his problems.
It's fucked up ways I got used to and accepted.
Okay. He wants that again. He's gonna try to starve y'all, if that makes sense. Remember the war tactics where they would starve the people to get them to try to come to them and things like. He's trying to starve y'all from things that he's supposed to give, period. And to get you to crawling back or begging back or coming back so he could say, see, told you why you're supposed to stay with this. See, told you why you're supposed to be with me. Ain't nobody told you to leave and all this. You know, he's literally doing things that they say he's able to do so much for y'all. He really is. This acting like he ain't got it, waiting on it, trying to make things work. It's a lie. He is in his feelings and he is being petty. He needs a gumo, yay. He needs to man up.
Yeah, and the spirit is giving me a great analogy over here. Imagine you have all these cans of food, different types of food. You have pots and pans. You have a stove. You have bowls. You ready to eat, ready to prepare food for the family. Uh-oh, need a can opener. I got everything but this can opener. He's the can opener. It's not that you need the can, because you can probably get around of getting these cans open. But the comfortability of getting the cans opening is him. You have all the blessings. You have the support system from the women. But when it comes to this masculine energy, he is coming in as to, well, just come and dump, just come and be accepted for his effed up ways. So they're warning you as he is trying to give you little messages here and there. They're telling you, yes, do not react to it. That was spirit telling you the right thing. He is going to come in and it's going to be the same cycle.
Yes.
So be wary of this as we are in the new moon. Be wary of this.
He needs to be a father. Period. He cannot use the excuse that y'all are not together or that you're learning more about spirituality as a reason to not be a father. So if he is calling and FaceTiming her every blue moon, it's saying he could be doing a lot more than that. Okay. So that's not his past of being a good father. He could be doing more than that. And he's choosing not to.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wants you to come back qualing. They said that. So this bow down thing, he's having issues within himself that where he needs somebody to bow down for him to feel.
Struck his ego and accept his fucked up ways.
If he could just do what he's supposed to do, period, ain't nobody gotta be bound down. He would be getting what he want out of life, period. Because he's doing what he's supposed to do. So it sounds like, as you were saying, this message is on point. And in the shadows, even though you know what's going on, you may not know that it's affecting your journey. It is. Your child shares ancestors with that man that is choosing to act the way that he is. So I would suggest go through this ancestrally. Not only deal with your ancestors, but deal with the other side of the ancestors of your child for their support. So they are able to work through him, and you don't have to be going through so much with him physically, but with the ancestors that your child share, period.
That's getting your child an ancestral reading. As we spoke earlier, a lot of the baggage that we are holding on isn't something that we technically picked up, but it was given to us at birth. So, as you do have children with this one, you are going to have to pick up the journey and helping your children, making sure that they're clearing up a lot of the baggage. And for whatever reason he's trying to come back in, you have blessings. And the blessings come from the heavens. You may not feel the physical backing of those around you, but your spiritual backing is quite strong. Work on ancestors reading for the children, and there was something else I was going to say. Garlic.
Oh, where yours at, baby? I do. I should. I could touch it. You need this. It's green. You probably can't tell because of the green screen, but you need this, okay? You would need to be making this charm to hang up at the door of your house. This is a goon charm. This
Right.
is garlic.
Now you'll be making this. Go ahead and get yourself a whole garlic clove for nails and green yarn. We'll be in the inbox letting you know what to do with those items.
Ashay, do you have any more questions for your mini live new moon reading? A lot of your family that's tuning in on Facebook, please join us on YouTube. Ashay, find us on YouTube, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and tune in. The rest of the family is on YouTube. So for y'all hear us talking back to people, and y'all might not be seeing the comments on Facebook. That's because you have to actually go into YouTube to see those commenting on YouTube. You start with an ancestor reading first to find out what ancestors is working on her behalf. You know it's his side, but we don't know exactly which good ancestors he had. That's what ancestry readings are for. As family, you all know that all of your spirits on the other side are not for your benefit. Some of them are still needing to pay off karma, and you don't want to have to pick up some of those karma debts. You want to kind of continue on the path of those ancestors that did good, okay, that was of love and light. Okay, your comments are still showing up on Facebook, so you have to leave the Facebook app and actually come in on YouTube through the YouTube app, family. I share it, do break, family.
If you click on the link through Facebook, they won't let you comment. So you have to leave from out of Facebook itself.
I share.
Or pull up another tab. Fam, we gotta have a Facebook up. I say, yeah, when you get your ancestral reading for your children, yes, you are still sitting proxy, but mainly the child is there sitting and listening on. And as the parent, you will be the one recording and whatever is done. As our parents have done for us, we've gotten our ancestral readings as children. Before I was an initiated priest, I was already having a whole file cabinet full of readings my mother would go get. And as a child, I didn't understand them. My mother would tell me these readings every other day, every other week. My mother would tell me these readings. So now I'm a grown man and I know my readings. I know what was coming to me. I know what I'm dodging. I know what I have to do. I know what curses that I have to break. I know who I am. As children, we're still trying to find out who we are because we're experimenting everything. Ancestral reading for children, they're not gonna understand totally. It's for you to understand because you're still guiding them. Instead of being their godparents, you're their parent. First teacher. Sure.
All right, so we do have a group new moon reading coming up. Family. Family has already donated and paid for this live group reading. So if you would like to match those who have already collectively donated, you can send donations in a donation amount from your heart. The payment information is posted on the screen towards the live group new moon reading. Okay, please take notes. All right,
I share.
please send an energy as well.
I share family. I do pray.
I did pray.
Alafia, Alafia, Sherry.
Alafia. Oh, that card flipped out as soon as you said her name. Agumoye. Agum comes again.
Agumo, yeah, I do pray, Baba.
Adupe. As we're talking about releasing baggage, okay, letting go. We're also talking about cutting through. That is Ogun. That is Baba Ogun clearing the path. All right. As we manifest, as we petition, as we make affirmations, as we ask for things, just because you ask for a new car doesn't mean that you got a clear path to a new car. You may have the money for a new car, but there may be other energies, other blockages that is slowing things up, that's blocking the path, that's creating traffic. Okay. And not traffic as the good traffic of coming in and out, like clientele volume, but traffic as in sitting at a standstill, taking longer time to get to your destination, get to where you're supposed to get on your journey. That is the energy of Ogun coming in, letting us know that as you are releasing baggage, as you are doing shadow work, going within, working on your internal issues, working on what problems you may have that may be hindering. your success or hindering you moving on to that next relationship, that next marriage, that next business. Okay, that new home, that new car. That is Ogun clearing the path.
Ashe. We spoke on Ogun the other day. The Apateki of Ogun and Oshun. How we're living it today. We have to remember the messages that came the other day of knowing when to be sweet, knowing how to have that balance of the feminine and the masculine energy, how to draw the positiveness out of the masculine energy, how to draw the positive aspect of the feminine energy out. It's like a magnet. They're only going to connect with the opposite attracts. Two feminine energies not going to work together. Two masculine energies not going to work together. So as we are still continuing to get this message on about Ogun, men, pick up the masculine energy. Women, embrace the masculine energy outside of your feminine body.
I hope you all understand what that means. Embracing the masculine energy, that means embracing masculine energy when it comes to men. Women has a hard time when men are being men. Women has a hard time when a man is not letting you talk to him like he's a child, not letting you talk to him at certain levels, certain tones, not letting you step on his manhood, because with other men, they don't do that with each other. If they do that with each other, it's because it's a fight about to go down, it's a disagreement. They're actually in masculine mode about to go there. But you're not going to have men just aggressively speaking to each other just because they're trying to explain something to each other. But women want that same pass from men. Y'all don't want y'all men to be bitches and letting other niggas out there pulling your man G card and trying your man gangster. But when he come in the house, he supposed to take all that masculine energy from you. He's supposed to take all that rah-rah energy from you. No. You have to embrace the masculine energy when it's around. You want a man to come in and take care of things, whether you got money or not. Well, you have to embrace that energy. You can't just expect a man to take care of things financially and think that's the only thing that makes a man a man. Knowing how to respectfully communicate your thoughts, your feelings, whether you're upset, mad, whether he disrespected you. If we want men to get themselves together and know what it means to be a man, then we got to learn what it means to be a woman. Copying what men doing what men do just because we telling them how to be men all day long doesn't mean that's how we have to be. We're not showing men an example of how to be a man. We don't belittle a man all day long and bash a man all day long because you know he need the help. You know he needs what you're saying. You know you're telling the truth. But the delivery and how you're trying to bring it, you can't expect him to not speak up, but he needs to be present when it's time to do something financially. You don't want him to express his thoughts, his feelings, how he feel he was disrespected. It cannot just be one way. You can't expect a man to be masculine, but you're not being feminine. We literally have to get back to being girly girls. Remember they named that term girly girls? What happened to just being girls?
had to be underlined. Girly girls. Well, apparently tomboys came popping up.
Yeah. We need to go back to being girly girls. I'm not trying to yell at you, but it's just
Guilty.
because we done talked about this the other night. We all have testosterone and estrogen. We all have feminine and masculine. But your gender, your sex organ lets you know what energy you have dominion and control over. Okay.
I'll give you all an example about a real man. Maybe you all have not been around real men since your fathers, if your fathers was real men in your lives. When it comes to a real man, we respect the feminine energy so much in the feminine form. We do not respect the feminine energy in a masculine form. That's for real men. I'm not talking about everybody because everybody's not cut from the same cloth as I am. Okay? I'm personally me, and y'all can come give me bad feedback later on my inbox if y'all want to. But I don't feel comfortable when men are being extra feminine. I don't like when men are switching. I don't like it when men got pumps on and lipsticks and stuff like that. That's a feminine energy that I know that I should be recognizing in a feminine presence. Real men would know this. Let a real man walk by and see some ass and then turn around. It's a drag. He about to fight. He about to straight put up his hands and fight this nigga right then and there. The train don't even know why. Don't even know why. So as real men, when we see our women who we are with because you are a woman, when we see this masculine attribute come out of you, we go to the same thing. This trans nigga don't trick me. I'm about to fight. Cause now I'm dealing with a masculine energy. This must not be a woman. This must be something masculine. This must be a man coming at me. So I'm only gonna have to deal with it like a man because me, real men, are not going to go to the feminine form. So now you have two masculine energies in the house. Where's the creation there? We understand creation comes with the male and the female, but you want creation, but you come with the male aspect coming towards the male. Creation will not happen. We have to understand feminine and masculine balance as Ogun will continue to come and show that we as men and women have to work with this masculine balance. The more masculinity go into the men, the less masculinity will be needed from the women. The more masculinity the women are showing, the more you are going to feminize the men out there. And surely, yes, there were women warriors, but we do need our men warriors right now, do we not? There was a time when the women had to stand up and be warriors. Is this not a time that we are wanting our men to stand back up and being warriors? It must be that time because they're mainly looking at the men to lock up and they're mainly looking at the men to feminize. They're putting extra stuff into our water and into our food to feminize the men specifically. What's going on with the women is that the women has been hurt and had to pick up protecting themselves. There wasn't no extra poison put inside of the foods or water to make them masculine. They didn't want maybe the men might be drinking or eating something that the women are eating. We don't want them to be extra masculine, so we're just gonna put nothing but feminine stuff. So we're having to get this masculine energy down packed with the men and with the women. Women, we understand that you've had to be warriors for so long. We understand that you have to protect you and your children for so long. But if you're going to call for these masculine men to come into your life, you cannot be masculine with them. Only thing that men really know when a masculine energy come at them is chilling with them like a nigga or fight them like a nigga. And you know you don't want either one. You don't want to be choked like another nigga on the street. You want that I'm his wife. That's my husband. We have a relationship. So you have to come with that energy, yin and yang. Ashe. Ashe. I do play favor.
So, family center energy, so we can get into this live group new moon reading that was already paid for by you all, family. I do pray for all your donations with spirit, those that donated in the spirit and those that donated in the physical. May it return to you to your phone. Share. We come to you on behalf of those who are sending energy, love, light, up, or
Mm.
we ask for great with children in the world, balance, fertility. Mm. We ask for great image. We ask for great messages. That's you on behalf. I'm wicked. Wow. We ask for great messages on behalf of those who need to receive messages on behalf of this room. Ashe.
I say, you ready, you ready, you ready?
Well, while they're speaking this, let me go ahead and get this out. A lot of the issues, a lot of the financial issues, it's because of your home. They say no matter what job, what raise, what promotion, what scam, what jug, what tax refund check, it don't matter what money you run into. No matter what money you have access to, because of the home situation, because of the status of the home, because of the brokenness of the home, because of the imbalance of the home, the money will never do what it's supposed to do and then some. You're going to always be thinking it's, oh, now you got to work more hours. Now you got to pick up more hours. Now you got to get another job, 2 jobs, 3 jobs. Well, the children need to get a job. They ain't working. That's why we got financial issues versus how about everybody just fucking quit all the jobs and focus on being a family, focus on breaking generational curses, and you'll be surprised. While breaking those generational curses, how many bills have been paid and you ain't even touched nothing. But y'all don't believe in that type of ancestor worship. Your ancestor table so you can get to work on time, so you can be a good slave to master. Excuse me. I mean, so you can be a good employee. You can meet your account. You can become employee of the month, so you can graduate. So you can get. That's what your ancestors altar is for. So you can be off next weekend, so you can go out of town and get paid. You want them to pay you to be off. That's what your ancestor asked for.
So they can work on this relationship. Ooh, my man ain't acting right. Maybe I'm gonna just go get my ancestors some food. He'll start acting right.
Let me take something to drink on that because that's wild.
That is bananas. But how often does that happen? Using and abusing their own ancestors. Like, really?
Yeah, they how they say don't become who hurt you. Some of y'all are just slave masters to the ancestors who y'all think slaving, but they just really like, watching you, giving you, whooping your ass. All these fucking issues, his ass acting up, don't even know that's from the same ancestors altar you trying to use, not build, venerate, honor, worship, learn, but use for that nigga, and they finna drive him more and more and more and more out. And you keep coming back more and more and more and more and more, spending more and more and more and more and more money with different people trying to get work done on this nigga. And you think the money problem is because the people acting funny at work and the boss don't like you, so now she cutting you out.
I say I do pray. Maybe this is a message that everybody is needed to hear right now because Spirit is telling me they're not selfish. Spirit doesn't have a selfish energy with them. So when you come to them and you're selfish, where they're slow to actually answer those prayers, they're more inclined to answer the prayers when you're looking out for someone, when it's something that's going to benefit the generation, when it's going to be something that is going to uplift you, bring you on your destiny, closer to your destiny. And perhaps what you want being selfish about is not what you are needing on your destiny. And this is being said because a lot of people out there that thinking that they can go out there and contact the ancestors and they're coming with these selfish messages. And once again, the ancestors don't come with selfish messages. So you're going to have to define what is selfish. Something that has to do directly with a single being. That is selfishness. So if it is benefiting only a single being, that is selfishness. So if a spirit comes and says anything that's only going to benefit a single being, that is going to be not real. That's selfishness. We have to understand spirit, not just call upon spirit because we know it can be done now. We've seen people do it. Let's do it. It's fun. It's like playing the Ouija board. Don't show spirit that you selfish. You going to them for only thing that you are needing only for your journey, your destiny, because you feel like you want things, like you ain't never had these things. So that's the only thing you're gonna go for your ancestors for. But you ain't never did anything for anyone in your generation. No, none of your children
None of
has gotten
yourself.
not gotten no kind. You doing all this to make you comfortable, to make sure your gas is in your car, you straight.
Thousands of dollars spent on a little shoe. Can we talk about this, family? We're gonna get to these cards, but spirit is speaking for the ones that we don't really read without the cards. We be trying our best to get in these decks.
Hmm. For those who have gotten ancestral readings before, y'all should know this by now. This house.
Can we talk about it?
Let's talk about it. You know they want to talk about it.
You know, I've been working my best with imaginary bounties and stuff. So
I love the rawness.
I'm just nah, Barbara.
Hmm?
I'm about to call your ear.
Good training.
Your ear.
She did it to them too.
I'm not gonna call your ear. Then.
I mean, for a while, it's had a bounty.
They always come down with that. Okay, we're gonna start this by saying your ancestors ain't stupid. Trying to get this message out as calm and nice as possible. Your ancestors not stupid. So if you did come to them and ask them to bless your home, protect you, guide you, fix your relationship, heal you, bless your marriage, bless your children, and the relationship gets worse, and the nigga or the bitch, these y'all spirits, starts acting worse, shit start acting worse, that don't mean go to different juju people, spend more money, test out every juju people in the world who's gonna really fix that situation. Because even though you don't went to your altar and you share blood with them and you done sat and talked with them yourself, they didn't do what you asked for. So now you think there's somebody outside of you that got more power than you that can make something happen that you couldn't with your ancestors. Maybe that relationship is getting worse and that nigga bitch is acting even worse, sir. Because everything you ask for, they already got it sitting ready. Right here. The marriage, the home, the money, the business. I mean, everything you ask them to do, and because y'all y'all are blood, because you're their child, because you came to them, you chose to have faith in them to do it. They did it, and it's like literally like probably like 15 minutes down the street, everything that you asked for. And you finna spend 7 more years and tens of thousands more dollars trying to fix that shit. Been getting readings for a long time. Been knowing different juju people for a long time.
A lot of y'all need to use work with your ancestors like genies. Like you only get 3 wishes. Y'all out here like, oh, I'm infinite with this. Y'all don't understand. They will put a cap on it.
Wait a
That
minute.
ain't never. I know I've never had to express this before, but it can be a cap put on your blessings. And we told you all this many times before. If you continue asking for the same thing, and they're
Woo!
giving it to you, or you're asking for the same thing, and it's not needed for you. They say, "Oh, this one's not getting the message." Let them go through some hardship, so they know how to come to us correct. We ain't got to go through it, so that's their punishment. That's like getting an ass whooping. Parents will tell you all the time, "This hurt me more than it hurt you." That's a damn lie. Y'all knew that shit was a lie. Y'all probably using that shit today. It's a lie. You know it's a lie. That shit hurt their feelings and their skin. It just hurt your feelings. What was I just talking about?
You was talking about the teacher answers like a genie. They'll put a cap on that
Yeah,
shit.
they will put a cap on your blessings that you think you got coming to you. That's why a lot of people say I got kudos points stored up in heaven. I'm just trying to get to them. I know I got a bunch of blessings in heaven. I'm just waiting for them to be rained upon me. And then some saying, "Oh man, heavens is constantly raining upon me. All my blessings." It's two-sided. We have to find what side we're on. We're dealing with our ancestors. For those of you who are learning to go to the Orishas before your ancestors, and then want to come to them when you need something to help you out with. If anyone know anything about coming into this house, where's your ancestors shrine at? Do you call down your people? Have you fed them today? Go sit in front of your ancestors with your whites on. Y'all better pay more close attention to what your spirits are telling you. And then be more wiser in how you're coming to your spirits. Solomon was wise enough to know to pray for others before he prayed for himself. Yeah, they want the gun messages to get out. Alafia family.
Lafayette family. Some of y'all are going through generational curses and you know you are, and just gonna try to live that shit out and till you die. Great ancestors, we come to you on behalf of those who need to receive a message on behalf of this new moon. Hey, my John, look through. Oh, we come to you on behalf of those who need to receive a message on behalf of this new moon. Oh, yeah, he's right. Oh, yeah. Come to you on behalf of those who need to receive a message. Oh, yeah, I hear. Ella Damari, we come to you on behalf of those who need to receive a message on behalf of this. Ashe, Ashe. Oh,
I say, you ready.
those cars jumped out the deck. A lot of cars was jumping. Stands moving. And it's the same messages. Yep. They seriously won't. Okay. This is gonna be this just gonna be sad. A lot of y'all have a right to be mad, have a right to be upset, but you're upset and mad at the wrong shit, if that makes sense. Like a lot of y'all have a right to be mad that y'all been through horrible relationships or done chose horrible men, but most of y'all are not mad at the fact that y'all chose them. That's who y'all chose to lay with. Spirit is speaking on, if more don't be done, if more sacrifices don't be done on both sides, on both parents, grandparents, on both lines, on behalf of the children, the wealth that everybody is working on by themselves, will not go like how it's supposed to. A lot of people are not understanding if you, what you're doing is not for the children, and you have children, or you have children around you, and you're trying to live a selfish life, like getting spiritual work just for you in a relationship, and you ain't never got any readings or need to know what your children need. All that wealth, all that money you think coming will not come because they know you're not going to use it for the children. They know if they did bring you even more money, it's probably to get more relationship work done. So yes, you're going to go through financial strife. And then they said when they do give y'all blessings, y'all don't do what y'all ask for the money for. And then mad when you still need money for the same things that you got going on. The same problem. So you think you're gonna be able to dangle that over your ancestors' head and keep that in that rat race? Keep being upset about financial issues, but then when you get the money for those financial issues, you use it for everything but those financial issues. They want people to really stand up and be who they're supposed to be in their own life. A lot of y'all are grading people and are passing judgment on people on who they are to you in your life. But have you graded what type of person you are to you in your own life? What role are you playing, and are you playing it well? What are you doing for you and others, and are you doing it well? Not just for others. You don't get a pass just because all you do is for others and then think that a whole bunch of spirits just supposed to do for you. Are you wise enough to pick situations where it's partnerships? You're able to build because that's what your ancestors did. Motherhood is needed, and wise motherhood. Wise motherhood. That means if you know you're having sex, have sex with someone that would be a great father or a great mother. Point blank, period. There's no other way around it. Just because your ass was too hot, too horny, too desperate, whatever it was, to not get a chance to figure out this is going to be a good parent, or they come from good stock, or do they have great ancestors. Just because you couldn't be smart enough to get that shit read before you had sex doesn't mean you get to be mad at everybody else and everything else around you, because everything you touch will crumble.
All right, so just to confirm exactly what I'm seeing here, I'm getting very smart women who has blessings coming to them if they actually stand up to their role and be leaders in their own role.
Mhm.
Same thing we've been speaking on before.
Yep, their focus, their passion, and their energy that they're using that they think is for passion. The passion is the wrong shit. They're passionate about the wrong shit.
Y'all understand this, right?
They're trying to get blessings to do the wrong shit. And they trying to play that smart role. And the ancestors like, with the ancestors, why would you not bless me with money? I got
Right.
children. We got family. Why would you not bring us a good father, a good marriage? Why would you not fix my baby daddy, baby mother? Trying to play and act like ancestors stupid.
So we're gonna have to tell you all, queens, and we're not asking you all anything. We're gonna tell you all that you're gonna have to really stand up to your position. Stop playing dumb. Stop playing your ancestors like they're dumb. Like you don't know what you've been doing. If you did not know, he who knows does not die like he who does not know. So now you know. Now there's no excuse. Boom, tricked you, right? I know that's what House of Confirmations did. We tricked into you knowing the truth about how you can actually fix things. It is you standing up and being that feminine role that you're supposed to be. There's nothing more stronger than a woman. You trying to play another role is not going to help. Your blessings are going to come for this. Have we not spoke of this? The home is going to be blessed. The children are going to be blessed. Finances is going to be blessed. As soon as we understand what role we should be playing, that is our natural given role. That is the only way that the universe is going to respond to us the way that we need it to respond to us. To live healthy, happy, rejoicingly. That means we got to be in natural order with nature. Nature is not going to one day start blowing water and then the ocean's going to be nothing but air. Would that not be an imbalance that would just ruin everything? Now, in the daytime, it's brisk cold like night, and at night, it's hot. Can't nobody sleep. But it's dark. Could you imagine the imbalance if nature had imbalance? So we have to find our way back. We have to stop playing the dumb road, the dumb card, as if we do not know, because they know exactly how smart you are. They know this because it's their bloodline. They're not going to say their bloodline's stupid. I ain't came across an ancestor reading yet that would claim themselves to be stupid. They know. They want you to start acting as if you know. Get back into accordance with who you're supposed to be naturally, not what they're putting out in the TV, not what they're putting in the magazines, not what the new meme is, not the new fad. You have to take back your natural role. Research on some goddesses before you, some of your ancestors before you. Try mimicking their ways.
Family, y'all have any questions, comments? How y'all feeling out there? Feedback? 'Cause this was a reading for the collective, for the group. Wow. Shay, House of Confirmations.
To the older generation, you have a responsibility to the younger generation to get them back on track. The media is not going to do it. The government is not going to do it. The schools are not going to do it. It is your responsibility. So whatever you are sitting here and learning today, you are going to be judged when you leave your house tomorrow and you see that there are young ladies, young men before you not living up to the standards of how they're supposed to in natural balance. You're going to be just as guilty. He who knows does not die like he who does not know. So that means you will be going through a different death than those who can actually play ignorant. We're woke, we're cultural, we're spiritual. So surely we know the basics. Natural balance. Surely we know before we can get crystals, before we can get readings and initiations, before we can do all this hoo-ha, let me get some beads and some rings. Let me put up a dope spiritual post. Surely we know natural balance before we know all of that. Surely you're not sitting there, women with pants on, speaking our queen, a goddess.
Almost.
Almost.
What pants they wear?
Or,
Please show us the picture.
or ever wore. So we cannot no longer act as if we don't know. We're going to have to start teaching the youth under us. Mothers, you all are the first teachers. That's why I look at you first. Growing up, we all know 9 times out of 10 we had a woman teaching us in school. Rarely would have a man to be a teacher. And get a man teacher until I was in 5th grade.
I think 5th grade, me too.
5th grade, right? Yeah. So yes, we are looking at the goddesses. Men, as the women are focused on teaching the youth, we're gonna have to protect them because they are already knowing that they gotta drop the masculine energy, so there's going to be a lacking of masculine energy. We cannot leave our women vulnerable for attacks. surely we are men. Does not matter how many women is in the village. If you are the only king, and if you look at yourself and you feel like I'm the only king in my neighborhood, kings have responsibilities. Not just sleeping with the women, taking care of the women. I say, hey, tell senior, Lafayette.
Lafayette Senior. Lafayette family that's tuning in. How y'all feel about the messages? Lafayette family.
I say we love y'all out there.
Family, please leave reviews on this group message if you felt like this message correlated to you. Shout out to everybody that looked, that tuned in. We appreciate you all. We thank you all for taking the time out to come in and enjoy this magical hours, this magical time with us.
I say we love you and we thank you. And until next time,
die.